Welcome back to Ping HQ. We're going to do a little video today on something that might just change the way you chip forever. It's going to help you to strike it better, more consistently, and you're going to know exactly what to look for to make improvement. Now don't forget, if you don't subscribe, please do so. Hit the notifications, hit the like, leave a comment, get stuck into it, let me know what you think, let me know what you want to see, and we can keep building the channel. Everybody loves to analyze their technique, especially full swing. Short game, not so much, maybe you don't know what you're looking for. I'm going to give you one line to look at, one checkpoint that's going to enable you to hit a variety of different shots and improve your strike very, very quickly. Now, from the front camera here, what I'm going to have you look for is the midpoint of the grip in the downswing. Okay, so at which point, and where's the club head for that matter, when the midpoint of the grip reaches the golf ball, where is the club head? Now, I'd be looking for a minimum of 10 to 12 inches of spacing between the club head and the ball at this point. If you've got the midpoint of the grip and the club head lined up too fast, you're going to have a problem. If you have a big space between midpoint of the grip and the club head, you're going to have a different set of problems. Now, you might see this in a high skill golfer because they can manage that angle, okay, but not everybody can manage it. So I'm looking for a spacing between the midpoint of the grip when it's over the ball and the club head at maybe 10 to 12 inches. I'll show you what that looks like, and the focus really becomes moving that midpoint of the grip over the ball before I do anything else. Now from here I could drag it, I could drive the club, I could start to release it and throw it out without too much concern that I'm going to bury the club in the ground. So let's take a little look, see what it looks like for me. So midpoint of the grip to the golf ball, club head 10 to 12 behind. And it comes off pretty good. Now I held that one on a little bit, I'm going to throw this a touch more. I'd expect to see maybe a slightly higher trajectory from it. Not a high trajectory shot by any means, just something a little bit softer. If I do a good job of getting it there, I can throw it more aggressively, and I'm going to struggle to get the club into the ground too early. A bit more softness on that. You'll see from the down the line camera, it did a little better. This green is so quick, it's ridiculous. So that was a better shot. What about something a little bit more driven? So again, I'm going to make sure I get my midpoint of the grip over the ball, and I'm going to hold the shaft lean a little longer and just drive it forwards a touch. Now there will be more ball speed on this. It should be quite hard to hit badly. See that lower flight? Maybe actually a touch more spin on it, but because it came in low, it's still releasing out on it. Now, the logical progression from here is how do you add height from there? Now these lies are pretty tight and firm, so there's a limit to what I'm going to do. But I'm still going to use the same lineup, the same checkpoint. Change the face angle at address a little bit. I'm going to get into my check position, so midpoint of the grip, the joint in the hands right over the golf ball, and I'm going to let it go just a touch with that additional loft at address. See what result I can get. All right, see definitely more height, more softness, onto the downslope again. So yeah, it's gone tumbling past the hole, but it's not too much of a problem. Okay, so from this view, here's the reminder. Midpoint of the grip over the golf ball, 10 to 12 inches of spacing. Okay, now I often see players line this up way too soon. By that same token, I do see some people leave it too late, but it's less common. Okay, now getting into that position, that's another discussion. At this point, I would just say you can do it with your body. You can do it with your arms. You can kind of do it with the rotational side of things. Let's go through those three options. There are many more. I'm not going to go into them. You can move forwards in the backswing, the downswing, whatever, to get to that delivery. You could swing your arms across your body faster. Okay, you could rotate your body faster. See, all of those are lined in the midpoint of the grip up with the golf ball position before the club head gets there. Okay, it's going to stop that early lining up. So you kind of pick your poison. Better pivot, more lateral motion, more arm swing. If I was talking about having a preference, I would say a little bit of lateral shift and a little bit of an improvement in pivot, because improvement in pivot is never a bad thing. It supports the through impact really nicely. So a little bit of left shift, a little bit more pivot, and you can certainly get a quality strike on it. Okay, another short one today, but this is really a little bit of a secret or a key to striking it better on the shorter shots. that has worked across the board for everyone I've ever shown it to.